we're doing now. We are mixing socialism and capitalism. The housing debate we are having is as stupid ideologically as you can ever get.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, Professor Peter KAGWANJA was formerly in Azimio's camp before he decamped to Kenya Kwanza. There was a time word had it that Peter KAGWANJA was one of the people who supported Raila Amolo Odinga with his own personal resources. But soon after election, he decided to literally ditch Raila's camp and supported Kenya Kwanza's camp. That is just part of the history. So Peter KAGWANJA has recently slammed William Samoei Ruto over the whole finance bill and mostly the sections that talked about the housing project. This has come at a time where it is alleged that government organized some street demonstrations for people who are purported to be coming from slums, who are saying that they need that housing project. And this was a reaction to what the High Court did. And the High Court stopped public participation on the housing project. And that was a major blow to William Samoei Ruto's project. So Peter KAGWANJA has stamped this idea from William Samoei Ruto as from President William Ruto as a stupid idea. The housing project, he has stamped it as a stupid idea. For those who managed to catch up with the happenings yesterday in Nairobi, the demonstrations which were taking place, and there are so many bloggers who talked about it. One of my friends by the name Boniface Dream, if you follow Boniface Dream, then you realize there's a story he has done there regarding the demonstrations which are happening. By the way, Boniface Dream is one of my friends, and I really thank him for supporting our channel. He did support our channel free of charge. So he's one of the best persons I can recommend anybody to watch the videos. So he talked about the Nairobi demos which were accompanied by police Land Cruiser, something that was pretty unseen before. How would you have expected any demonstration in Nairobi ambao haina tear gas? A demonstration ambao haina tear gas, here ni as government supported demonstration. And that is what Boniface Dream has talked about in that video in his analysis. You can just go to an analysis he did yesterday. So back to our analysis, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get further on to that analysis, because I'd like us to go through all the events that are happening regarding that issue. But before you do that, please allow me to welcome you back to this analysis, and kindly urge you to support this channel by subscribing and liking this video. That is the only support I request, ladies and gentlemen. And to those who supported us, I want to say that I'm forever grateful for that support, because without your support, this channel cannot grow. Let's head over to this analysis. Professor Peter KAGWANJA refers to William Ruto's housing project as stupid.
Now, we are mixing socialism and capitalism. The housing debate we are having is as stupid ideologically as you can ever get. Why do I say so? Because we are not socialists. Why do you want to build a house for me?
We're not a welfare state.
We are not. No.
There's nothing wrong with a welfare state.
Welfare state is okay.
Yeah.
Go to James Mwangi in the Equity and tell him to lower the mortgage for Kenyans so that they can buy houses. That's welfareism. And you can subsidize him so that the Kenyans can access cheap houses. But don't describe the meters or the square meters of my house. Don't describe whether I'm going to go upstairs or downstairs. I'm married so that I build a house for my wife. And my wife marries me because they want somebody who can build a house for them. Now, when you focus on houses for the middle class in urban areas, for example, it doesn't matter. Never mind, we are the most Christian nation on this continent.
So I started off by telling you that Peter KAGWANJA was one of those people who campaigned for Raila Amolo Odinga. But the moment William Ruto took over, he ditched Raila. I remember seeing Donald Kipkorir ask Professor Peter KAGWANJA what changed, what he believed in, what made him change what he believed in to something else. Because if he believed in Raila, then how comes he was suddenly changing that mindset and believing another person whom he did not believe in back then? So that was a question that Donald Kipkorir sent to Professor Peter KAGWANJA. I think Peter KAGWANJA made a statement that needed to be given attention. He said, instead of people being forced to pay housing levy, the government should make it possible for people to access mortgages by introducing subsidies on mortgages, so that banks can issue mortgages to people at a very affordable rate. I agree with Peter KAGWANJA on that aspect, because that will give you an opportunity to choose where you want to live in, you know. But the mere fact that the arrangement now that gives people, that denies people an opportunity to choose where you want to live in, that arrangement ndio Peter KAGWANJA anasema kwamba sio sawa, na Wakenya wengi wamesema kwamba pia sio sawa. So kama sio sawa, inamaanisha kwamba the government should look at this issue extensively. You know, in a protest, street protest yesterday, I was going through it, just like I said, and I watched it in my colleague's YouTube channel, Bonfire Stream, and I watched it there. I could see people complaining, you know. These are people from the informal sectors. And then someone asked, how comes slum dwellers could hire trucks, could print banners? Now those who are slum dwellers, people who are purported to be coming from informal sectors. Okay, they could be coming from informal sectors, but just like what Boniface said in his channel, I agree that maybe this could have been a sponsored street demo. And this could be a reaction to what Raila Odinga said is going to happen next year. Because next year, Raila said that there are going to be street demos. Now, because there are going to be street demos next year, these people who planned the demonstration housing project, they could have seen that danger that Raila Odinga will pose on their ideology of housing project. So they decided to convene it before. Or maybe they could have done this to send a message to the courts, that the courts need to do things according to what the government wants. This could be a message that is sent in that manner. So the demo was geared towards convincing the courts that hata kuna wale ambao wanaitaka. Because just like I told you, the high courts stopped any housing project public participation, because this public participation had been done before, but the government refused to use that report according to the pundits, according to what pundits are saying. So another public participation will just cost the government additional fund, something that will not yield anything. So that's what the courts maybe could have decided now to stop this whole process, because this is a case that is ongoing. Haina haja ianzishwe tena, because you remember Kimani Ichung'wah sent another bill to parliament whereby it was going to include the people from the informal sectors, mama mboga, boda boda, watu mkokoteni, watu matatu, people who are not salaried. It was going to bring them on board to also pay this housing levy. Whereas the initial project ilikuwa ni kwamba hii housing levy ilikuwa ni wale ambao wana mshahara, wasaidie wale ambao wana mshahara. So now wote paka wale ambao wana mshahara watalipa. So that means the initial ideology of William Ruto kwamba wale wana mshahara watasupport wale ambao wana mshahara, hiyo ideology itapotea. In fact, imepotea. So that's what the court saying, that haina haja conduct another public participation na tayari hiki kiko kotini. Yeah? Despite the fact that the government was given, I think, 45 days to tackle, 40 to 45 days to tackle the things which were the courts had advised them to tackle. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you make of this of this statement from Peter KAGWANJA, saying that the housing project is a stupid idea. Just go below the comment section and tell us your reaction regarding the same. Now, if perhaps you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, please just take 1 second and subscribe to this channel. Give this video a like. And to those who supported this channel by subscribing, I want to say that I'm forever grateful for that support, because without that support, this channel cannot grow. So until we catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.